Well, hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So finally we do have version 34.1 release notes, and actually ironically I believe they are missing out the biggest thing happening in April, which I'm definitely going to mention once again. But let's break it all down. So we do know the two new champions joining the contest is going to be Black Cat and Scorpion. I'm going to be 100% honest. They're not my favorites. I know Scorpion, but Scorpion has never struck me as somebody that, I'd be desperate to play with. But, obviously, I am aware who he is. And then we have Black Cat, I know has been a lot of people's fan favorite. I know some particular teammate of mine who you can guess in comment section the name of that teammate. He's desperately hoping for a good Black Cat and Tiger synergy. So let's see if that happens. But moving on from the new champions, which you kind of knew about, the only thing that I do want to reiterate is that Black Cat is going to be skill and Scorpion is going to be science. I know we did have that information already, but just so you guys know, so I'm actually kind of a big fan of science class, so I'm not in a biggest Scorpion fan, but I still hope he's going to be amazing. Either way, we have Temporal Heist Rifts making their return, and I do know that quite a few of you do enjoy these rifts a lot. Now, rifts have never been necessarily my favorite side event. My favorite side events are always the ones that involve a star and no RNG. Or to be put specific, my favorite side events are the ones that involve choice and ideally in form of star. But I do know that a lot of you typically do get extremely lucky from these rifts, and recently Kabam has been working on giving some sort of items that at least in some of those rifts give us a chance to actually choose which reward we want. So hopefully that's the case this time around as well. But yeah, that is going to be the side event. We do not have more details about it for now, but here is the big thing for many of you guys. I know that ISO-8 has been kind of a chronicle issue for a ton of players. It's one of the most common complaints I do hear about on my streams, and it just kind of surfaces its ugly head pretty much all the time. It's also one of the reasons why I stopped playing my baby account like a year and a bit ago, was because of the ISO-8 shortage. Because there is no question, when you're further in the game and you're a bit more advanced, when you open crystals and you do get, those crystals easier and quicker, you get ISO somewhat easier. But if you still have a lot of new champions that you keep pulling and stuff like that, then it's often very troublesome to get ISO-8. So hopefully this daily addition that you will also be able to auto-complete. And there's going to be probably the same trick that you can use with catalysts, where you can auto-complete and then do actually, manual completion to kind of double up on the rewards a day if you really want to chase that particular resource. So either way, ISO-8, class ISO-8 of their choice, which is going to give you option to get your specific class ISO-8s that you want, because it's not going to be regular ISO-8s that people don't like to use to be more efficient with their gold. It's going to be form of selector, assumably, and you can pick whichever class ISO-8 you want. So hopefully these are good. Hopefully it's decent chunk of ISO-8 and it doesn't take 3 energy per tile and stuff like that. So hopefully it's manageable, economical, and actually does make a difference for so many of you to make this game more enjoyable. So I really do hope on that, and I do think it has a potential to be a very great quality of life improvement in Malcolms of Champions. So there is that. We do have some more features that are getting added. These are mainly, I believe, probably for newer players, for most part, to help players better understand the relationship between classes. We're introducing an overhauled class wheel screen. The screen will better highlight a class strengths and weaknesses in addition to abilities commonly found in champions of that class. So, most of the more experienced players don't really need that, but it could be helpful for the newer ones. Champion info videos, so they're going to be linking deep dives into the champion info screens. So deep dives and other resources. I'm kind of interested in what would be the other resources. There are probably some CCP videos, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure, but still, could be helpful as well. Why not? And here is the big thing that I'm super happy about. Filter by tag improvements. Increase the size of the filter by tag pop-up. Moved search bar to bottom to be more keyboard friendly. Increase the maximum numbers of filterable tags to 5 and added any selected tag or all selected tags. That's very, very important. Options to enable both and or searches. Exactly. So this is going to be super helpful, I believe. And I think it's long overdue. And I'm very happy that I did it, especially with how, variant content is often tag specific. And now, well, recently Cavalier monthly content has been tag specific, so on and so forth. So I am definitely happy about this. And I think it's long overdue. Great update. So now we have champion update, which is Gamora. Unfortunately, just the one champion, but she should have new animation. So I look forward to seeing that as well. And then we're gonna have all the bug fixes, of whom, I don't think anything is absolutely scandalous. Anti-Venom, Black Widow, Deadly Origins. Crossbones should be working properly, hopefully now. I hope they also fixed his dashback thing. Daredevil, Hell's Kitchen, Omega Red, and Gambit will now correctly reduce passive degeneration, and that also should be fine. Also, Bloodstone, King Groot, bugs, Mr. Fantastic ability description is going to be displayed properly. Sauron, this is the big bug fix that made Sauron pretty much bigger pain in the bottom than he already was, because bleeds will no longer apply to opponents who dexterity evade his attacks. Because currently, if he had reached his extinction mode, he dashed at you, you got the bleed. And that was just brutally annoying. At the same time, he will now be easier to deal with in Battlegrounds, so hopefully there's that. Speaking of Battlegrounds, and they also fixed Strife against the Champions Unstoppable. And this was a big thing in Abyss that I noticed myself. I definitely wasted a couple of revives on this one. Right, all that being said, the big thing that they do not mention here, once again, is that with April update, Battlegrounds are going to be making their comeback, which I'm super excited for. I can't wait for them to come back. I have been literally counting days till I get to go back in Battlegrounds. Hopefully with reset ratings, so we can once again have some really fun streams where we climb, hopefully back up top. We'll see about that. But that is pretty much the month of April. These news combined with the update to Alliance War Seasons, which obviously the next season is going to start on... So we finish this 30th, 6th, on about 13th of April, 12th of April, something like that. That also is looking quite fun with improvement to rewards, and the Glory Store is already updated, and you can already go and benefit from improved Glory Store, which is definitely a welcome update. So it does look like we are in for, moderately busy month, largely saved by Battlegrounds, because let's face it, if it wouldn't be for Battlegrounds, then we don't have any other special event or anything of the sort. But we do have Battlegrounds, and that's all that matters here right now, at least to me. Right, that's going to be about it. Let me know what you guys think about the update in the month of April, about the addition of ISO-8 quest, improvement of these filterable tags. Are you excited for Scorpion and Black Cat? What else are you looking forward to? And I'm going to catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about